Hello everyone. Today I want to share with you something I just realized about myself. The way I put myself in relationship, or the way I treat someone else who comes into my life, and that realizations make sense a lot. The reason why I feel that kind of lack scarcity mindset in the relationship, because it's just like I realize something that like I have the tendency to give what I don't have, and I take or I overuse my resources to give to someone, and for sure that show that like it's kind of a little bit vulnerable, but for the long term it's unhealthy for the relationship with myself and the relationship with that person as well. And the other realization that my one of my friends, he shared it to me, like we have the tendency to chase for what doesn't exist. I will repeat it again. We have the tendency to chase for what doesn't exist. It means that with we all we all grow up, and during our childhood we we have that kind of trauma or inner unwounded problems, and we have the tendency to re-experience that feeling again, that hurt feeling or uncomfortable feeling. We haven't get we haven't gotten over yet, and we have the tendency to re-experience that feeling again, because somehow it reminds us something in the past, and our body want to protect us from it, but they just don't know how to get over it. Yeah, so there are two things I recognized, and it makes me to look at my way of offering yourself in a relationship. So the first one, like the first one I learned is you can give what you don't have. It means that like you need to be full, to be whole, a completely whole person, filled with love, with joy. So you need to give all that sorts of things to yourself first, to love yourself. Just like me, I need to give all of that things to me first, because who I become, being in the relationship is not about because being in the relationship is not about looking for the potential partner that I'm looking for, but become who I want to be in the relationship. And when I caught myself giving something that I don't have, or I don't have enough, to someone, or overgive that thing, that made me realize that it's unhealthy. You can give what you don't have or overgive it for the long term. It's really unhealthy with the relationship with myself, because people comes and go, only me stay with me for all of my whole life. So if I don't treat myself good, if I don't treat myself well, and I have the tendency to overvalue others than mine, it's gonna be a big problem, because I will let the people get the power over me, It's just like my feeling will be affected by those people, not because of me. For example, like if they do that thing for me, if that guy messes me, I feel happy. If not, I'm waiting for it and feel uncomfortable, feel bad, restless, something like that. But like if other way, if I feel already enough and I feel so happy, enjoy my own company. So if someone comes to my life, at first he's a guest. So like if he's there, that's good. I feel okay, gonna have a talk with him. But if he's leave, that's okay as well, because I enjoy my own company. Even someone comes and go, something comes and go, we cannot control this, and we cannot give our happiness to the hand of someone. That's really unhealthy. And the second thing, it is about like we have the tendency to chase for what doesn't exist. It means that like for some kind of unhealed wound in the past, we have the tendency to re-experience this again. And somehow I understand that kind of our reactive mode that try to want to protect us from that fear. It's just like that thing happened in that way with that result, and our brains have that kind of experience, and our brain trust on that and give that such and have the tendency to repeat that circle and react in a different ways, because of like we get experience, just like we doing job, and when we quit that job, we apply for a new one. We based on our experience, because people believe in what we can do. It have the evidence. So like for relationship with yourself, or with for the relationship with yourself or with the partner, it's just like our brain based on the experience it already had, and offer the other solution, and it's really unhealthy, because with different people we have such different experience. So like if we apply the same way, and most of the time it's not a good experience, it will destroy the relationship, and it will make you feel hurt over and over again, because you just want to get back with that feeling and try to win the feelings again. But the problem is that it's not like you win or lose in that situation. It just means that you forgive yourself for the feeling, and you give yourself a different meaning for it. That is key point. Yeah, that's all. So the two things I realized, and after the two lessons, I learned that prioritize. I am the first priority in my life for every aspects, and for every decision I make, the first category, the first element, the first and the most important element is how I feel. What do I want? Not from the people perspective first, but like from my perspective first, because I need to feel so much happy with me first. Yeah, that's all for today. Thank you. Bye bye.